What's up, Paddy Power? Week 5 of the National Football League. Kenny White, tell me you're not picking against my Broncos.
Welcome back to the Paddy Power Sports Network. I'm Pat Williams with the greatest line maker in North America, Mr. Kenny White. Hey, it's week 5 in the National Football League. Stay tuned. At the end of this segment, we're going to show you how to win a 50-pound free bet from PaddyPower.com. Kenny, our opening game, the Dolphins hosting the Super Bowl champs, the Baltimore Ravens. The Dolphins are favored by 3 points. The total, 43 in the hook.
Miami spent a lot of money in the offseason to be where they're at right now. So off to a good start, but you know what? They got brought back down to earth a little bit by Drew Brees and the Saints.
I think the Saints game really showed that there are 4 or 5 haves in the National Football League, and the rest of the teams are have-nots. The Baltimore Ravens, I thought were an average team last year. They got hot at the right team. They won the Super Bowl, but this doesn't look like the same team that won the trophy last season.
That happens a lot in the NFL because you get complacent over the offseason. Then you have the target on your back, and that's what happens. But in this situation, we're setting up a game where Miami did spend a lot of money. They are an improved team, but are they really that improved to beat the Baltimore Ravens? The Ravens lost last week to Buffalo. I think you see a better effort out of them this week against Miami.
Hey, Kenny, I don't know if you know, but the Paddy Power double odds offer is running again this week. And Paddy Power will be doubling the odds of your winning first touchdown bet if your player scores a second TD in the same match. Now, last week, Greg Jennings from the Vikings, Wes Welker of the Broncos, and Danny Woodhead from the Chargers all put extra cash in their backers' pockets. I kind of like that offer.
Oh, I love that offer. You get your guy to score first, and then you got the whole game to get him to score again. Punch it in for another touchdown, Wes.
All right, speaking of Wes Welker, how about the Denver Broncos traveling to Dallas to take on them Cowboys? Kenny, I don't know if this line's going to stay where it is right now, but we've got Denver on the road laying 7 points with a total of 56. The Broncos look amazing right now.
Yeah, why not? They're a juggernaut. They just bet Denver and over every game, and that's what seems to happen if you get a good number. But you know what? Hey, they're stepping into uncharted territory now. They're a 7.5-point favorite on the road in Dallas against a good team.
All right, talk about Denver. Number 1 scoring, number 1 in passing, number 1 in total yards, and just for good measure, I don't know if this stat means a lot, but number 1 in rushing defense, but it seems like everyone's throwing all the time against them because they're behind by so much.
Well, there's no doubt that you really have to throw that stat out because you are behind most of the game versus the Broncos, so you're not going to run the football. You're going to throw the ball as much as you can. I don't think the defense is that solid. I think the offense has really carried this football team. Can they continue? Can Peyton Manning continue to go in the pace he is? No shot. 16 touchdowns, no interceptions. That means he would throw 64 touchdowns with 0 INTs. Not going to happen. The Dallas Cowboys stay in this football game. I think they're the right side plus the points.
All right, Kenny, here we go. This week's Stat Attack. Give it to our viewers right here at PaddyPower.com.
30 is the magic number for the Denver Broncos since Peyton Manning's arrival. When Denver scores 30 points or more, they are 15-3 against the spread.
All right, we're going to throw you a bone with this week's bonus pick. We've got Houston traveling to San Francisco to take on the Niners. Right now at PaddyPower.com, Houston, a 6-point underdog.
No, we're going to keep it as the Western theme. We'll take the Texans plus the points. If you're going to give us a good team with points and a solid defense, we'll take them.
All right, last week's winner of the 50-pound free bet was Mr. Gary Atkinson. Now, if you want to win the 50-pound free bet this week, Kenny, all you have to do is go to Twitter at PaddyPower, use hashtag PPSN, and predict what player will have the most rushing yards in the Denver Broncos Dallas Cowboys game played on Sunday. For Kenny White, I'm Pat Williams. Good luck on all your selections this week in the National Football League, and we'll see you right back here on the Paddy Power Sports Network.